Hello everyone. Now I'm going to discuss about the problem based on the MMF method for an alternator. So wherein the previous problem itself we have taken, and again in this case also the OCC and SCC readings will be given in the table, and here the given data will be is given as 1000 kVA and 2000 volts as a line voltage, and the armature resistance is 0.2 ohms. So again we have to obtain the regulation by using ampere turns method. Ampere turns method is nothing but the MMF method. So let us write down the given data. VA is equal to 1000 into 10 power of 3 and line voltage is 2000 volt and armature resistance is 0.2 ohm. Okay. Now first what you have to do, you have to obtain the regulation for cos phi is equal to 0.8 lagging case. Right. So here we need to write the regulation formula, that is given by E phase minus V phase divided by V phase into 100. First aim is we have to find out the value of V phase. How to get that V phase? V phase is equal to V line divided by root 3 since it is a star connected. Okay, so therefore what is the line voltage? 2000 volt. So 2000 divided by root 3, it will leads to 1154.7 volts. So that will be substituted in the percentage regulation formula. Now the next method is we have to find out the E phase. So how to get the E phase? E phase can be obtained by getting the value of FR. That is nothing but a resultant field current. So how to get this resultant field current is we have to use a formula FR square is equal to A minus B whole square, that is F naught square plus FA square minus 2 times of F naught into FAR into cos of 90 degree plus or minus psi. This formula we have to use. Corresponding to this field current FR, we have to intersect with the OCC curve and get the value of E phase. Okay. So before we solve this resultant field current, we have to find out the value of the F naught, FAR and FAR. And here plus is for lagging and minus is for leading. So we will consider the plus sign. And psi is nothing but, since cos phi is equal to 0.8, psi will be equal to cos inverse of 0.8. So that leads to 36.86 degree. Now let us solve to get the FAR. That is nothing but it will be a short circuit current. So that short circuit we have to find out what is that field current which is going to correspond to get the value of a short circuit current. So how to get that short circuit current, that is IA phase. So IA phase value will be given by VA rating divided by root 3 into VL. So VA rating is 1000 into 10 power of 3 divided by root 3 into 2000. It leads to 288.67 ampere. So this IA phase value we have to intersect with the SCC curve and get the corresponding value of FAR. So now let us see that in the given problem, the table which will be given there, that is a field current value, short circuit current value and VOC value. So that VOC value usually it will be given in the line voltage. If it is given in the phase voltage, need not to convert anything. So if it is given in the line voltage, we have to convert it into phase voltage. So in the given problem, we can see that here to plot a graph, VOC is given in terms of line voltage. So we have to convert this in terms of phase voltage, right? So after solving this, that is 800 divided by root 3, 1500 divided by root 3. All these values, the voltage value will get divided by root 3. So let us write down the values here. To find this FAR, we are going to plot this graph. So in the graph, we will get that the x-axis will be the field current and the y-axis will be the IAC phase. Okay. So here let us plot for the corresponding 10 ampere of a field current. For the 10 ampere of a field current, what is the IAC phase? It is nothing. So for 20 amps, the field current is 200 ampere. Okay. So let us plot as in the previous case. So this is how we have plotted the short circuit characteristics for the given values in the table. Now for the IA phase is equal to 288.67. We have to mark here on y-axis, that is 288.67, and we need to intersect with this SSE curve so that we can get the corresponding value of the field current. So we get the value of the field current, the corresponding as how we have found in the EMF method. So that is field current FAR value will be equal to 28 amps. So therefore write down that FAR is equal to 28 amps. That is, that value will be substituted in the main formula. So now let us determine the F0. So how to get the value of a F0? To find F0, that is the field current, to obtain the corresponding voltage, open circuit voltage. So therefore here to get this value F0, we need to solve V phase plus IA phase into RA into cos phi. So therefore V phase is given there, we have solved, and IA phase we have got the value, that is 288.67. RA is given in the data and cos phi is given in the problem. So let us solve this value. So we will get this value in terms of volts, because you can see here the respective unit for this voltage is volts, and this is also a drop across the resistance. So again it's a volts. So the value which we will solve here, it will be in terms of the voltage. Now we will get the value as 1200.88. So this voltage we need to mark it on the graph. Before that we have to plot a OCC curve. So this is what we have observed. To get the value of F0, we need to plot the OCC curve, and to get the value of FAR we need to plot the SCC curve. So now let us plot the OCC curve. So what is an OCC curve? Open circuit characteristic. So that characteristic is nothing but IF versus VOC phase, right? So again IF will be in the x-axis and VOC phase will be in the y-axis. So you can see, observe here in the graph. So another scale which will be taken here on the y-axis will be for VOC phase. So let us mark the values, corresponding values. Before that we have to check whether in the table it is converted or not. So you can see here in the problem it will be given in the line voltage. So we need to convert it into phase voltage because it is a star connection. So we have converted this, and corresponding to this VOC we can mark for the corresponding value of IF. Okay. This is how we have plotted the OCC curve. So here you can observe for the solve value, that is 1200.88 volts. So corresponding to that 1200.88 volts, we have to determine the corresponding field current. It will come around 31 amperes. So F0 value will be equal to 31 amps. So we can get corresponding to this value F0 is equal to 31 ampere. So we need to substitute this value F0 and FAR in the main formula so that we will get the resultant field current. So let us substitute that values. So after substituting this corresponding values, we will get the resultant field current around 52.78 ampere. So now we have to mark this 52.78 ampere that is nothing but a field current, 52.78 ampere, that is FR. So that corresponding 52 we need to intersect with the OCC curve. Why OCC curve? Because we have to obtain the corresponding value of the voltage. So therefore we will get the corresponding E phase value. So that E phase value we need to substitute in the percentage regulation formula. So we get the corresponding E phase value as 1560 volts. So we need to substitute in the percentage R as 1560. So corresponding to this we get E phase is equal to 1560 volts. 1560 minus the V phase which you have got, that is 1154.7 divided by 1154.7 multiplied by 100. So we get the value as 35.1%. So this will be the regulation by using the MMF method. So you can observe in the previous EMF method we used to get a more regulation. That is around we got for the same problem we have got 78%. Similarly here for the MMF method we can see that there is a further reduction in the regulation, that found to be the most best suitable method for an alternator.